Hello, dear students. This is your chapter number 6, name Do's and Don'ts. And this chapter teaches good habits and the life skills like self awareness and critical thinking. So, here we start with the chapter. If a person repeats an action unknowingly, it becomes a part of his character and it's called a habit. We all know very properly and that what is habit, that a person repeats an action unknowingly, it means without any knowledge, and keeps continuously doing, and at some point of time it becomes a part of his character and his life. That becomes a habit. So one should prefer to develop good habits only, and it is a very that simple thing or a very good thing that we have to only develop in ourselves, that is good habits only. However, children must leave all their bad habits at an early age because later they became quite strong. Now this is the good line or a very that interesting line, it is that children must leave all their bad habits at an early age. Yes, that they have to leave in their early age, that whatever bad habits they have to left in an early age. Because why? Because later they became quite strong, and when they just come in a different age, or when it comes in a year that puberty age, that they become very strong. Keep in mind, good habits are hard to come by but easy to live, whereas bad habits come easily but are hard to live with. Yes, this is the that thing, that good habits are very hard to come but easy to live, and whereas bad habits are come easily but are hard to live with. Go through the following list of do's and don'ts. Here are the list of do's, that is good habits which are we have to adopt it and we have to develop in ourselves, and here are some don'ts like bad habits which we have to neglect it. So here we start with the do's, that is good habits. First number is use polite words like please, sorry, excuse me, etc. Yes, this is the way, by just talking to someone else or by having a conversation, or just show your that love or affection to anybody. So we have to use some polite words like please, and if we want something, then we have to say please just give me this and that. And when we feel sorry, then we have to say sorry. It doesn't matter the person is a big or a small, or the age doesn't also matter. If we feel sorry, if we feel bad, then we have to say sorry. And whenever we just try to just say something that in between of the conversation or this thing, so we have to say these kind of polite words in our day to day conversation and in our life also. Second is accept your mistake. That is the most important do's or the good habit, that is accept your mistake. It means that whenever that you just do mistake, any kind of mistake, the first and foremost your responsibility is that accept your mistake, because by accepting your mistake you just feel that good feelings are just in your inner sense, and you feel very good. Third number is help the poor and needy. Yes, that is also a good habit, that wherever we just see the people who are in need of something, who are in need of food, who are in need of clothes, who are in need of water or any kind of thing, so we have to help them. Fourth number is respect and obey your elders. Yes, that's thing we just taught by our parents and the teachers and everyone, that we have to respect our and obey our elders. And the fifth one is, and that is the most important one, that is speak the truth. Always speak the truth, because at a point of time truth always wins. That is the most important thing, that truth always wins, whether time is that or whatever time is this, but we have to speak the truth only. Now here are don'ts are also there, that is some bad habits which we have to leave it, or which we not have to adopt it. That is never speak ill of others, that means never speak some bad words to others. Second is never go for intoxicating things. It means never go for that alcohol, the tobacco type of things. Never consume that type of things in your life, because that harm our body. And basic, if something harm our body, that it harms our mind, and then it harms to our life. Third one is never tell lie, because already in a good habit we already studied that we have to always speak the truth. So never tell lie to anyone, to your parents or you to friends or colleague or to your siblings, anyone. Never tell lies. Fourth one, never get into a bad company. Yes, that is the important thing, that never get into a you have to always choose a company that is good for you, that gave you some success by which you achieve your target or goal. So never get into a bad company. And you also hear that a rotten apple just destroy all the good apples. That is the thing, that if you are choosing a bad company, that you also become a bad person. And bad person in today's life, there's no need of that type of persons. So next one is never allow negative emotions like anger, jealousy, etc. rule you. Yes, that is also very important, that never allow yourself in be in an anger mode, be in a jealous factor, and that overpower you. It is also a very bad thing. So we have to just ignore it, or try to solve this thing if we are having, or if we are facing this thing in our life. Sixth one is refrain from using abusing language. That means we have to stop yourself by saying abusing language to each one, or to our friends or in our colleagues and whatever it is there. But we have to stop yourself by doing or by saying some abusing language, or talk in a very harsh manner or in a very rude manner. Seventh one is never mock at people who are in a bad state. Yes, mock means that is teasing or laughing. That never we never have to tease or laugh with anyone who are in a bad state. That is a very bad habit. So we have to apply do's, and we don't have to apply don'ts. That is the do's and don'ts. That is good habits and bad habits which we have to incur in our life, which we have to adopt in our life. So here is the story, that is of Anu and her bad habit. Here we start with the story. Anu was a 10-year-old girl. Her mother's extreme love and affection towards her spoiled her. Anu never did any work and was quite rude in her behavior. That means that Anu was a 10-year-old girl, and her mother shows extreme love and affection, and that love and affection spoiled her. And Anu never did any kind of work, and she always in her rude behavior. Whenever her mother asked her to do something, she said, "I don't want to do." When her mother used to insist or forced it, she used to say, "I told you I don't want to do. Don't ask again and again." Sometimes in our life also, we just said to these lines to our mother, that I don't want to do, and I'm just saying you again and again, don't you listen, that I don't want to do. But that shows that you are a very rude person, and your behavior is very bad in front of your mother or in front of anyone. Now, as time passed, it became her habit to deny people every now and then. Now, as time passed, as day by day, it became her habit to just say no to each and every person, and to for each and every task which is given by someone else. People criticized her by saying, "You are a rude and spoiled girl." And obviously, if some girl is doing that type of a thing, and some girl having that type of behavior, so the people are saying, yes, that you are a rude and very spoiled girl. Now, one morning, Anu was walking through the green meadows, or the green grass, or the open area. Meadows means the open area that covered by the grass. While walking, she saw an old woman who was standing beside a well. On seeing Anu, The old woman said, "Oh, sweet little girl, please help me to carry this bucket of water." "As usual, I don't want to," was Anu's reply. Now, the old woman said that, "Dear, please help me to carry this bucket of water." But what Anu said, that "I don't want to do," that is the reply of Anu. Then the old woman added, "Look at my weak body. Please help me." I told I don't want to help. Then again old woman said, "Just dear, look at my body. I am so old and I'm so weak. So please dear, help me." But still Anu said, "I don't want to help. Don't ask again and again." The old woman became angry and said, "Oh, what a horrible girl you are. Can't you say anything nice instead of 'I don't want to'? Keep your mouth shut," was Anu's reply. Now, the old woman just became very angry and said, "Oh, what a horrible or a bad girl you are. Can't you say anything nice or good instead of these words like 'I don't want to'?" By hearing that, Anu's reply, or the Anu's instantly reply that, "Keep your mouth shut." The old woman became furious and cursed her by saying, "All right, now you can only say 'I don't want to.' You will not be able to say anything else." Saying this, the woman disappeared. Now, this is the interesting thing, that the old woman, that furious or just add and cursed her, that by saying, "All right, now you can only say," here the word is only say, that "I don't want to." And if you want to be say something else, but you are not able to say anything else, and by saying these words, the old woman disappeared. Anu became very frightened. She could not believe what had happened. By hearing those words, Anu just became very frightened and she could not believe what had happened. She had read many stories about witches and fairies, because now the old woman disappeared, so she just remembered, and also just remember that she read many stories about the witches and the fairies. Both words are there, witches and fairies. And she started running towards her home. On the way, she met her friend Sarika. By the way to home, she met her friend, and her friend name is Sarika. Sarika asked her, "Would you like to play badminton?" And now Anu wanted to say yes, but actually what she said, that "No, I don't want to." Then after some time, Anu reached home and she was looking very disturbed. Her mother met her at the gate and said, "Yesterday you were asking for sweets. Take this money and buy some sweets for yourself." Anu was delighted. Now Anu was happy by hearing this. She wanted to say yes. Again, this time she wanted to say yes. But again, she said, "I don't want to," because the old woman cursed her. "Okay, then I will give the money to your brother," said her mother. Poor Anu, what a dreadful day, or what a horrible day she was having. Everyone was offering her nice thing, but still she could not have them, because again I'm saying that because old woman cursed her, that you are not able to say anything else except this, that is, "I don't want to." Now, that night when Anu was sleeping, the old woman appeared in her dream and asked, "How was your day today, dear? I hope by now you must have learnt the lesson which I wanted to teach you." Anu still keep quiet because she's having a dream, and she just listened it all the things what a old woman said in her dream. She knew if she opened her mouth, she would speak "I don't want to," because she already knew if she opened mouth, she just said only these words, that is, "I don't want to." "All right, let's make a deal. If you promise to be a nice girl, I'll make your tongue right again." Now, the old woman said in the dream, "Okay, let's make a pact, or let's make a deal. If you promise to be a nice girl, then I'll make your tongue right again. But remember, if you say 'I don't want to' more than once in a day, then you will be again face the problem and say the same thing all through the day," said the old woman. Anu signaled yes by shaking her head, because she's still in that fear. If she said something that I don't want to, so she's only just shake her head, and by shaking her head, she only say yes. The old woman threw a flower at her and said, "Now your tongue has become right again." Anu immediately replied, "Thank you, I won't be rude anymore." The old woman said goodbye and disappeared and vanished. That means vanished. In the morning, when Anu woke up, she found herself in a very good mood. All through the day, she was very polite and courteous towards everybody. This made her mother became very happy. That day onwards, Anu behaviors changed remarkably. By only one incident, Anu changed her behavior and her whole life changed. And that is the story tellers that good habits are beneficial while the bad habits are very harmful for us. And we become determined to leave all our bad habits and say only yes to good habits. So, here, this is the chapter. Thank you.